Hi, so we're going to go over some basic examples of using parallel to run different Linux commands in parallel. So if you don't already have it installed, here I'm just showing how you would install it using Conda. I already have it installed, so let's just get started. So I have this to-do.txt file, and inside it's just 18 lines, task 1 through task 18. So let's just do a simple task in parallel here. We're just going to echo all the different lines of this file in parallel. So first we do cat to-do.txt, and then we pipe that into parallel, and then we specify how many jobs we want to run in parallel. So we can just do 2 here, and then we're going to echo, and then the variable for this parallel is just these 2 brackets. So this is just the very simple command. So we're catting the file into parallel, 2 jobs, and then we're just echoing it. So all it did was print all these lines out. So let's clear some of this. Next, let's make a new directory. Let's just call it jobs. And then let's make a text file for every one of those lines in to-do.txt. So cat to-do.txt parallel jobs 2, and then we'll just do echo this, and we'll just put them in jobs.txt here. So we're echoing every line in the file, and then we're saving that to jobs in the jobs directory under the line name.txt. So if we look in jobs, we now have these 18 different text files. And so the other usage for parallel, instead of using an input text file, is we can loop over multiple files, let's say in this jobs directory. So if we do ls jobs and then pipe that into parallel, and then we just say 2 jobs at a time, let's just cat the file, so it should print each file in parallel here. So what happened here is we actually need to specify the folder. So obviously you wouldn't use parallel for such a simple task like this because they happen almost instantaneously, but let's say we had a different example where it took longer. For example, if we did this last command, but we put a sleep line in it, 10 seconds, and then we can change this to make it run more jobs at a time. Oh, no, 6. Actually, let's change this to 4. We can see here how it works. So that's pretty much the basics. Those are the 2 parallel inputs that I use the most, the ls into parallel and then the catting a file into parallel. And one other thing to point out is that parallel does a pretty good job if you want to save multiple outputs into a text document in parallel. So instead of catting those into the terminal, let's just save them to a file. If we see now, pair out, there's no writing issues here.